Yeah. I got black, I got white, what you want? Hop outside a ghost and hop up in a fan on. I know I'm about to blow.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Capela.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Tucker and Capela are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Green in at the 1.
And you try to take any award talk with a grain of salt at this stage in the season, but it's hard to deny that Shai has decidedly thrown his hat into the ring for Rookie of the Year.
Well, you and I were just talking. There's a lot of time left, but when you watch what Shai has done so far in this season and the impact that he's had, to me, I think to you too, there's no question that he at least deserves consideration for Rookie of the Year. When you look at the way the all-star teams are selected, Chris, anything that you would change about this process?
No, I just want to make sure that we keep the integrity of the game. You know, in baseball, you don't say, we don't have good center fielders this year, so we'll put in another third baseman. That right. Never happens. So we need to keep the integrity of position. It needs to be 2 guards, 2 forwards, and 1 center. I didn't like the center being taken out of the starting lineup. And after that, you can have as many guards or forwards that you want, but I think we need to be represented by 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center, because that's the starting positions on NBA teams.
Al Harden after the missed 3 from Green. Well, sometimes it just looks unfair with the way Harden can create space. And then, Chris, he'd get that shot off.
Come on, Kev, it's just sick. His step-back jumper is a thing of beauty. I'm not talking about his almost travel double step back, just his regular one. I mean, he has so many tools to create space with his footwork, and he makes the most out of what you give him.
Now, here's James. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Green, the pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Capela. Green with the rebound.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And stolen by James. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Green. From deep. Good! Another from 3.
And with every 3-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling 3s all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And I'm as excited as every other NBA fan to see what Shai does this coming offseason. Should be an interesting summer as he heads towards free agency.
Boy, you're right on that. I mean, with his age, GA, and the amount of talent and potential he has, I'm sure Shai will be the name talked about this summer. His move could shift the landscape, all of it, in this NBA. Here's Green after the Rockets pick up 3. From deep 3-point range. No good there. Westbrook with the nice D there. To the left wing. There's the triple. Green with the block. And he gets it back. And the dunk by Capela.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capela is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Green against Westbrook. Passes to James. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against Charlotte.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end.
Lakers trail by 6. And here's Green outside. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Lakers. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen, not at this level.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Murray's checked in for James. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Green. Now Green following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers. And it goes out of bounds. Team swap here for the Lakers. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Fires the three. That one, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. And the Rockets desperate for a return to the NBA Finals.
Oh, the team has had their chances. They just need to make the most of them. I mean, front office, they're doing what they can help to make the most of Harden's prime. I mean, you have to admire their willingness to go for it now.
Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Green in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the General in his last time out against the Spurs lit up the floor. He had 42 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
The offensive rebound. Oh, trying for it, but they recover it. Tucker bounce pass. Green against Westbrook. 5 on the clock. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Good work there as it goes. And that's 13 points for the General.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
That one drops for him.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Now, here's Green. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. James outside. Back to Green. Shoots over Capella, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Green finds Green over Harden. And it's Green missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Houston leading by 14. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lets it go with a 3. Another miss by Westbrook. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Tucker. Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. No one near James as he lets it go. Off target with the open look. The Rockets shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Let's go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Harden's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the stretch.
Oh, he hit it!
Oh, he
hit it!
What a great shot! Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a prayer like that somehow finds the net.
Play. And you know the General has been really making it happen, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. Chris, there are guys that talk a lot of trash on the floor. You played against some legendary trash talkers. Who stands out in that area when you think back to when you played?
And I tell you what, the 2 guys that are on my mind, they definitely could have talked trash with the best of all.
And again for 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And to think a few years ago, hitting 300 threes was impossible. Then Curry hits 402 in 2016, and just years later, the 402 plateau has been reached again. You just can't make this stuff up. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Westbrook. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harden, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Green left side. Kept alive, Davis. Good work defensively by Capella.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
To the inside, and the dunk by Capella. Here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Bradley comes in for Murray. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Chandler. And Gordon subbed in for Russell Westbrook. House dishes to Jerebko. Clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with Capella, that finishing and rebounding are key to his game.
Yeah, and he's only going to keep getting better, Kevin, which is a scary prospect for every other center in the NBA.
He hits both from the stripe. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Green against Rivers. Will it go? Connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly up on us.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing, and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
These buckets help Rivers get going. The defense can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
Green draws the double. James finds Green. Takes the 3. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And then for Houston, P.J. Tucker comes in for Jonas Jerebko. And James Harden subbed in for Danuel House.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
It's stolen by Green. Fast break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball, and Davis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And James gets it to go.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
The deep three from Harden. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
There's Green with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Green's got 12 points here in the second half. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Harden against Green. Fires for 3. Harden can't hit.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Gordon up on top, guarded by Green. And Green with the basket on the assist by Gordon. And the Rockets lead by 17.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D-like, that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. I mean, he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
In the days before integration.
Yeah. I mean, you think about what they've gone through off the court and on the court. And anyone, regardless of color, nationality, of just paving the way for me as a basketball player, I want to say thank you. Let's just think about what Red Auerbach did. Drafting the first African-American player, making the first African-American player coach in Bill Russell, who won the championship that year, and leaving him a good team. And if you look at organizations like the Black Fives who bring an awareness to the games, and you just want to understand your legacy culturally, and that's why I have to, every time I see Mr. Bill Russell, Big O, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I give them a big hug and a wet kiss on the cheek, because I just thank them for not only advancing the movement in sports, but culturally. Sports has always sent a message to the culture and society about how cool teammates work together and how you can overcome a problem by working together. And so I really thank them for enduring all of the hardships that they did so that we can reap the benefits. So it's been awesome to be part of the league and be able to shake hands with those that have blazed trails for us.
That is so admirable on your part.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Outside Westbrook. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Green. Lakers trail by 15. And here's Green outside, and another three for the Lakers.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Green passes to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. 6 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. Houston gets it back. Outside, Green. Harden kicks to Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Westbrook double team. And a wide open look for Capella. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Rockets lead by 14. Westbrook against Green. Here's Kuzma. And Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
To the middle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Green passes to Kuzma. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
And here's Green outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Harden no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Westbrook. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Let me guess, you want an autograph?
Yeah, no.
You sure about that?
Yes, just get in there and answer some questions, all right?
Okay, cool. Hey, who do you want me to make the autograph out to?
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, I'll see you in a few.
You know, people tend to oversimplify the importance of a 3-ball these days, but as we saw tonight, even though you were lights out from downtown, you still didn't get the win. Can you talk a little bit about that?
You know, Patty, you can't win them all, right? But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep shooting like I'm doing, and that way we'll win more than we lose some. And that's no questions asked. This loss hurts, but it's a part of the game.
Hey, Che.
What's up, Vinny?
Now, I know you guys lost tonight, but you gotta take some satisfaction in how well you were able to put the ball in the basket, right? How did you feel out there?
I mean, I work hard on my game, so it's nice to see some results, but at the end of the day, I'm trying to get home this W, you know what I'm saying? You can score all the points you want, but if you're bringing home that L, you're not doing your job, and it's simple as that, Vinny.